This will serve as the Module 1 of the Physical Education Grade 10. It includes lifestyle or healthy lifestyle. Good day, everyone. For this moment, we're going to discuss the active lifestyle under the module of physical education for the first quarter of the school year. But before anything else, I want you to grab a pen and a paper for you to jot down notes and important details for this discussion. I will give you 5 seconds to do that one. Now, if you have paper and pen, let's start the pre-assessment of this module. So once we said pre-assessment, it is a diagnostic test for your certain knowledge with regards to the topic that we'll discuss in the near future. Now, the instruction of this pre-assessment is I will read certain statement carefully and then put check on the statement that applies to you. If you're being described by the statement, put check. If you don't have pen and paper, just count the check into your fingers rather, into your nails, fingers, and then let's count it after this pre-assessment. Now, the first statement is this one. I engage in physical activities for at least 30 minutes several days a week. So definitely, nagkakaroon ba tayo ng physical activities like exercise, sports, so on and so forth for at least 30 minutes several days a week. Kung kayo yung dinedescribe, put check on the number 1. Second is I engage physical activities that challenge my heart rate. Definitely, di ba, pag nagkakaroon tayo ng physical activities, nagbabago yung heart rate natin, mas bumibilis yung tibok ng puso natin. Later on, we're going to discuss why. So, kayo ba ay nagkakaroon ng ganong types ng situation or kinds ng situation? The third statement is, I do not stress myself about schoolwork's deadlines. Definitely, in terms of deadlines, dyan, sometimes nagka-cramming ba kayo kung di ba kayo na-stress or what. So, put check if you're being described by the statement, leave it blank, or no. I make sure I have my own personal time. Do you have time for yourself? Really? So that is the fourth statement. Fifth statement is, I take care of the environment by doing small things such as throwing my trash into trash bins. So do you have any concern into the Mother Earth or to the surrounding environment community in your own little way? So if you're being described, put check. If not, kung tapon kayo ng tapon ng basura everywhere, leave it blank. Let's continue for the sixth statement, which is I do warm up and stretching cool down exercise. Nagwa-warm up ba tayo? Once we start warm up, it is a preliminary activities for a certain strenuous or hard or what do you call this one? Big activities. For the seventh statement, I assess my physical fitness level and my participation in physical activities. Sometimes, ito yung nagkakaroon tayo ng lacking of attention. Nag-exercise lang tayo but we're not able to monitor and assess our exercises. Eighth one is I wear a seatbelt whenever I occupy the front seat of the car. Do you have any kind of self-awareness na pwedeng makapinsala na ginagawa kapag hindi tayo nagkaroon or hindi natin sinuot yung seatbelts natin? So, para saan ba ang seatbelts? Of course, for safety of an individual who's riding a car or a vehicle. Point one is I try to eat vegetables and fruits as much as I can. So, kayo ba ay hindi picky eater or mapili, maselan sa pagkain? So, the 10th statement is I take note of what food labels say. Sometimes, kung napapansin ninyo, yung mga kinakain natin, meron dapat yung mga food labels at the back of the package or of the Tetra Packs. To be particular, yung mga junk foods, kung ilang calories, kung ilang nutrients, may vitamin A ba yan, vitamin B, so on and so forth. So, are you aware of that? If yes, put check. If no, leave it blank. For the 11th statement, I do not easily fall for fads and hypes on TV about fitness. Once it said ads, it refers to the advertisement, commercials. Those are ads in TV. Hindi ba kayo mabilis maniwala in terms of those advertisements? For the 12th statement, I have a first aid kit handy and I know how to use it. Do you have precautionary materials once na nagkaroon kayo ng certain situation like accident, like band-aids, like cottons, alcohol, so on and so forth? And alam nyo bang gamitin? If yes, put a check. If no, leave it blank. 13. I always find time to do leisure activities. Once we talk about leisure activities, it refers to the free time or hobby, to be particular. Those are the leisure activities. Activities that we do in our free time para makapag-relax or libang sometimes. Last two, the 14th statement, I manage my time while allotting ample time for school, leisure, and rest. Do you have self-time assessment or balance? Balance ba yung inyong time in terms of your leisure activities, in terms of your works, in terms of your school, in terms of your study, so on and so forth? Do you have a balance in terms of time management, to be particular? And the last one is I spend quality time with family, friends, and others in social circles. Do you have any interaction with the people around you? Do you have any time to talk with them? So if yes, put a check. If no, leave it blank. Let's continue with regards to the assessment of this activity. Let's see how you scored in pre-assessment. I want you to count the number of check marks to your healthy lifestyles assessment. So I want you to count kung ilan yung check nyo doon, and later on I will assess kung gaano kaganda yung lifestyle ninyo as you've answered the activity. Wala namang tama or mali dito sa pag-check ninyo. Kayo lang ang makakasagot niya. So let's have the result. If your result or if your check into those 15 statements range from 13 to 15, you have an excellent lifestyle. So definitely maganda yung lifestyle ninyo. You're very healthy in terms of your lifestyle. You have a positive outlook into your life. For 9 to 10, 9 to 12 rather, sorry, 9 to 12, you have a good lifestyle. For 5 to 8, you have fair lifestyle. And 0 to 4, you need to improve your lifestyle. So what is the purpose of this? It means for a certain individual to assess kung gaano kaganda yung lifestyle niya based dun sa statement that was read a while ago. So that is the assessment of your lifestyle. Especially if you're 0 to 4, you need some improvement. You need to eat vegetables. You need to have self-reflection, time management, so on and so forth. And I am here to help with that matter. Kung 0 to 4 kayo, I am here to assess and to help for you to improve your lives. Since we're done into the pre-assessment for the module 1, I want you to use this concept map. This concept map will serve as your perspective understanding in terms of lifestyle. So I will read the instruction. Using a concept map, write the words associated with lifestyle. Inside the circle, you may add more circle if necessary. So once we talk about lifestyle, ano ba yung unang pumapasok into your mind? How do you define lifestyle? So that's the activity. I will give you 30 seconds to do that one for this activity. So anything that comes into your mind that talks about lifestyle. So for we to easily understand what is lifestyle, I know you have your different hint or guess what is the definition of lifestyle. Let's check if your guess or your perception with regard to lifestyle is appropriate to the definition that was given by the Department of Education in the module that used for the PE10. So according to the module, lifestyle is a way of an individual lives. So once we talk about individual or the way of an individual lives, to the basic needs of an individual. It talks about food, shelter, clothing, health, so on and so forth. It includes activities also. So this includes various activities that involves how does an individual lives. Paano nga ba nabubuhay ang isang tao? Of course, he or she needs to eat. He or she needs to have a sleep. He or she needs to have a certain communication with others. That is how an individual lives. It refers to the different activities. Of course, since we don't have the same preferences, we don't have the same lifestyle. So, dito papasok yung choices natin in terms of food, in terms of the sleep. Siyempre, iba-iba tayo ng sleep pattern. And in terms of education, in terms of activities, so on and so forth. So, whatever you do in a certain time, every day, it refers into your lifestyle. In every activity, it is your lifestyle. So let's continue the definition, which includes the typical pattern of behavior. Once we talk about pattern, it occurs every now and then. An example of this is food. Of course, we need to eat 3 times a day. It is a form of pattern. Sleep. We need to have a certain pattern for we to energize ourselves, for we to recharge ourselves. So definitely, it is a form of pattern. Hindi lang isang beses tayo kumakain, hindi lang tayo isang beses natutulog. So definitely, we need to acquire this kind of lifestyle or activities every now and then, repeatedly by a certain situation or by the needs of our body. Next, that particular pattern or activities can elevate or reduce health. Now, paano ba nakakapag-elevate or reduce ng health ang isang activity? Now, let's talk about elevation first. Once we talk about elevation, it refers to the healthy lifestyle. Of course, activities can be bad or good. An example of this is sleep. Sleep is a form of lifestyle, but based on the hours, it can elevate or reduce your lifestyle. Bakit? Now, the normal or the ideal number of hours ng tulog ay it should be 8 to 10 hours. So that is a good lifestyle. If kukulangin ka, it can reduce your lifestyle. Another example, the food that we eat. It is a form of lifestyle, the choices of food. But definitely, the food that we eat can elevate or reduce our lifestyle. Once we eat vegetables, once we eat fruits, it can elevate lifestyle. On the other hand, once we eat junk food and food with preservatives, it can reduce lifestyle. Now, in terms of education or study, once we review our note, It is a form of lifestyle. So definitely, once we review our notes, we can answer different questions that was asked or that was given by our teacher. But definitely, if we're not able to review or study, we might fail into the certain activities that will give by the teacher. So it refers to the choices of lifestyle. Those particular activities can reduce or can elevate your lifestyle. So my advice for my dear student is you need to choose proper activities for you to have a healthy lifestyle. Because that particular choices can lead into your good lifestyle or bad lifestyle. For we to easily understand what is the concept of lifestyle, I have here a diagram for a better understanding what is lifestyle. Of course, lifestyle which are sleep, food, activities, studies, and socialization. Those are the different factors that affect our lifestyle. So definitely, we need to choose a proper food, proper numbers of hours of sleep, activities, and works, including our friends, because those factors affects our lifestyle. We need to choose proper lifestyle for we to have a better and healthy lifestyle.